Hello! In this video, you are going to learn how to create and write and finalize an invitation to an educational program meeting for a student who is in special education. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to choose the correct document. You'll click on the blue down arrow, find the document that you want to select, click on it until it comes up into this bar, and then you're going to want to click on Go. This will bring you up to a page where it's going to ask you for which year, and so you want it to be in our current year, and then it's going to let you put in a label or a comment. We're going to go ahead and call it Annual IEP and put in the date. And this is going to be an invitation where I want to give the invitation to the student as well, because this student is 14 years old. So I click on that, and that will allow me to have that page too. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on New. This is going to create the invitation for me. And as you can see right now, I'm in edit mode. So my next step is to choose the date that I have created this invitation. So I click on this date field, and I'm going to go ahead and choose today's date. And then it turns it from pink into yellow. I'm going to go ahead and put in that this is my first notice. Right here is Dear blank and blank. That's going to be names that are going to be pulled over from PowerSchool, and that will be the parent's name. Then it says, this letter is to let you know that a meeting concerning your child's education program is scheduled for, and I said that it was going to happen sometime in November because I like to plan ahead. And it's going to happen at 11 a.m. and here's where I'm going to use a tool. And so you use tools, the lookup tools, to find two things, to find locations and to find people. In this case, it wants me to find a location. So I'm going to click on the lookup, and I want to find Alvord because that is the school where I work. So I type in Alvord, then I click on select, and as you can see, it pops it in here. And then it goes on to say, and you are invited to participate. The meeting will last for approximately, I click on the little down arrow, and I'm going to say that it's going to last approximately for 90 minutes. If you cannot attend the meeting at this time, or you need a translator or interpreter, please contact. Now here's where I'm going to use the lookup to find a person. So I go ahead and I'm going to click on this lookup, and now I'm going to type in a name. I'm going to go ahead and type in my name. And I'm going to go ahead and just use my first name. And then click on search. And I happen to be the only Jillian with a J that works for Santa Fe Public Schools at this point. So I'm the only one who shows up, but if there are other Jillians, they would show up as well. And then I'm going to click on select. And it pops my name and my ID right in there. And then I have to go ahead and type in my phone number. All right, this next portion is really important. It tells the parents why we are meeting. So I said that we are going to be meeting because it's an IEP annual review. But my kiddo also happens to be 14 years old. And so any kiddo who is 13 years or old, we start doing transition meetings on. So I need to tell the parents that this is we're also going to be discussing transition. As you can see, I went ahead and typed it in, but you can also click on these three arrows, and those are our insert statements. And you can see that the ones that I've already typed in are already in there, but if I were to take this, click on it, it pops it out. And if I say, oh no, I want it in, I click on it again, a line goes through it here, and then you can see it pops back in right over here. Or if you so chose to do so, you could click on the microphone, and it will allow you to speak. as long as your computer's enabled. So I click on the microphone, and now it wants me to speak, period. And then I go ahead and click on insert text, and it inserts it here. Now, I don't want that in my invitation, so I'm going to delete that part, but I just wanted to show you what you could do. The next part is to tell the parents who is going to attend the meeting. So we always must have a regular education teacher. So I'm going to click on the box next to regular education teacher. I'm going to use the same lookup feature to look up a regular education teacher. So I used my name before, but I'm going to go ahead and choose somebody else. So I'm choosing Michael Smith. I'm going to click on select, and that pops his name right in there. We also have to have a district representative. So I click on the box, and then I use the lookup to find the district representative. I'm going to go ahead and choose a different name. I'm going to choose Jennifer Thompson, but I'm just going to put in Jennifer and then click on search. And as you can see, Jennifer is a more common name. So I might have to look for her. And there she is right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the green select right by her name. And that's going to pop Jennifer Thompson right in as my district representative. The next person I need to find is my special education teacher, and chances are if you are making this invitation, that's you. So I'm going to click on the lookup. I'm going to click on me again. Click on the green select. And then that pops my name in as well. And then I also need an evaluator. And this one doesn't have a lookup, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and then just type in the name of my evaluator. I'm going to choose Allie Gibson. But I also want to invite a speech language therapist. But I don't see a spot here for that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this plus sign, and that's going to give me a box. So this blue plus sign over here, I'm going to click on it, and that opens up an option for me to choose. So I'm going to say I want an SLP, or it's better if I spell it out. Spell it correctly. I'm going to click on the lookup. I'm gonna go ahead and choose myself a speech language therapist, which is Carolyn Crosby. I'm gonna click on select, and that's gonna pop her name right in there. But what happens if you decide, oh wait, Caroline isn't a speech language pathologist for my student, and you want to go ahead and get rid of it? Rid of her name, so it's not showing up. What you want to do is to go to this X button right here, click on that. It's going to go blood red, and then you'll click on Save, Continue Editing. And if you go back, her name is gone, and so you won't have to have her name if she's not the appropriate speech language therapist to invite. Now, I also happen to mention that my student was 14 years old, so right here, if my kiddo is 14 years or older, I have to invite them as well. I also have to include if there's going to be any transition agencies like the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to write in DVR for Department of Vocational Rehabilitation. This portion right here is for the parents to fill out, to say that they're going to attend, if they need a translator, if they can't attend but want to reschedule, and if they'd like to attend by speakerphone, and then they can write in their phone number and sign it and send it back. Once you get this sent back to you, you want to upload it as a file-based document into TieNet. If the parents don't send it back to you, of course you can always have them do that at the meeting and upload it then. But it's best practice to have them send it back to you and to upload it prior to the meeting. And so this also documents that you sent this to DVR, because I've said that I am going to go ahead and send that to them. And this next portion is really important as well. This is our record of how much we've contacted to ensure the parent participation. So I have gone ahead and I have called my parent before I've created this entire invitation. And we've settled on a date and a time. And they have told me that they're going to go ahead and attend. But I can't just stop there. I have to go ahead and mail this home or send home a hard copy in some form to the parent as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to say that it was emailed to the parent at the parent request and the parent agreed to attend. And so I can go ahead and I am done with that. Sometimes though, you'll have to call the parent several different times, or you have to send it home multiple times. And here's possibilities for you to keep putting that information in. But after you finish it the first time, you want to go ahead and click on Save, Done Editing, and you can see it here at the bottom, or it's also here at the top. The next step after this is to finalize the document. You go to Set Document, and you go from Status, from Draft to Final. And then you click on Accept. And then you click on OK. Now, how to finalize a document was already shown in a different video, but I just put it back up here again just in case you wanted to look at it. And then here is your finalized and finished document. And then you can go ahead and you can navigate to print. And you want to print all sections. Because remember, you have not just the parent invitation, but the invitation to the kiddo as well. And then you click here, print, as you would normally. I'm going to go ahead and cancel because I don't want to print this right now. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.